Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm talking about the Majestic players coming tomorrow here in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. All of these players will be free and include an Amethyst TRAE Young. We'll talk about each card here in just a second and what to look forward to for tomorrow's drop. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. We're going to start off just by talking about the cards that are in the packs tomorrow. We got an Amethyst TRAE Young, a Ruby Dave DeBuscher, Sapphire Christian Wood, two Emeralds being Hamidou Diallo and Anthony Tolliver. All of these players are free. They will be grindable. There will be agendas, just like the Hondo agendas, which if y'all haven't seen those, I have a video on them, but it will probably be do a certain agenda to get one of the players, and then use that player, do a certain thing with them to get the next player, so on and so forth until you get TRAE. The Havlicek grind is about an hour and a half, 2 hour grind. This one looks like it's probably going, I would assume at least, to be similar. But Amethyst TRAE Young is actually a very interesting card. It's more of a hyped name than I think people are probably generally used to for this type of thing. That being said, he is going to suck in terms of at a competitive level. That I can tell you with complete confidence. He will be fast and able to shoot, but he will not be able to dunk. He will be a very poor defender. So he's basically going to be Steph Curry. Pretty similar anyway. Will not be quite as good in terms of his stats and his badges, but TRAE's release is elite, his fade is elite, and his movement is also very, very good. So the one thing TRAE does have going for him is the fact that he's going to be incredible offensively as a three-hunting shot creating point guard. The problem with that is that that type of player simply does not fit the meta right now, especially with his lack of size, considering he's what, only 6'1", 6'3" wingspan, small player build, and he's going to be a very poor defender. Can't dunk the ball a lot. There's going to be a lot of flaws with that TRAE Young card. He will be a fun offline card. I know there are a lot of Hawks fans, TRAE Young fans out there. He'll be a fun card for those of y'all who enjoy using a TRAE Young, but in terms of being an elite competitive type of card, none of these guys are really going to be that. With that being said, TRAE is going to be decent. He will be fun at least. The rest of these cards look kind of interesting to me, though. Anthony Tolliver, Christian Wood, Hamidou Diallo, and Dave DeBuscher, all of those guys have potential to be legitimately very good budget options. If you go look at Dave DeBuscher from previous years, he got this Season 3 Amethyst last year. This is probably pretty similar to what he will look like. 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, 84 speed, really low 3-ball. If his 3-ball is in the 50s, I would not recommend using this card because he's 6'6". He's going to be a very, very good defender and very versatile to good defender and rebounder. Probably going to be very complete in those areas. So this card will be viable defensively, but if his 3-ball is not at least in the 60s, that will hurt him. A good free small forward, again, I do believe, kind of like Terry Dishinger, and we've been getting some more small forwards that are pretty usable, so I think that's good. I don't know how great Dave DeBuscher will be, though, with the way that his 3-ball is probably going to be. Christian Wood is likely going to be a really, really nice budget center because of two things. Number one, he will probably have decent speed, and number two, he will probably be a decent shooter. Now, I understand this is Sapphire Christian Wood from last year. He got a pink diamond card that was amazing, but this card came out in February. Christian Wood as a Sapphire is obviously not going to look anything near to this pink diamond. With that being said, let's actually just look at what his stats are looking like this year. He's probably he's not even in the game. Never mind. Well, he's going to be faster than 56 speed. That I am confident about. Hopefully his 3-ball is an 80, though. That'd be nice. I'd be very cool with an 83 ball. Defensively, he's going to be poor, but he's going to be athletic, and he's going to be able to shoot. And if he has decent speed as well, he's going to be an awesome offensive budget center. Defensively, he will struggle. There's no doubt about that, and he is also only 6'9", but he's got the potential to at least be a fun card. Anthony Tolliver is one of those guys who, I mean, he can play small forward. I think that's kind of interesting, I guess. But as a whole, did Anthony Tolliver even get a card last year? Anthony Tolliver did not get a card in 2K23. Did Anthony Tolliver get a card in 2K22, maybe by any chance? Has Anthony Tolliver, like, not been in my team? Anthony Tolliver hasn't been in my team since 2K21. Interesting. Well, Silver Anthony Tolliver in 2K21 had 56 speed, 75 3-ball. If Anthony Tolliver has, like, a 73 speed at power forward and an 83 ball, and isn't the worst defensive card in the world, he's like a really good super budget power forward. Like for a salary cap lineup, if he's super cheap salary cap wise, that type of stuff, he could be really interesting as like a super cheap emerald, but overall, I don't think that card's super exciting. Hamidou Diallo is going to be super athletic. Unlikely that he's able to shoot all that much, so I don't think he's going to be that insane, but there have been times in the past that Hamidou Diallo has been a really good budget card. He got this Amethyst last year. Card will not be as good as this Amethyst by any means, but hopefully he'll be a halfway decent perimeter defender, able to hit a wide open 3. He's definitely going to be athletic and fast. Could be a decent budget card at the shooting guard position as well, though. These could be some pretty good salary cap options tomorrow. These guys could be interesting options, but I just don't think overall this set or the Hondo set really has the depth. I will say this is definitely a better set than the Hondo set. The budget cards, the cards below the top card, are definitely more intriguing as like salary cap options, agenda options, theme team cards, that type of stuff. But they're not great cards that are going to be making anybody's best lineup by any chance, I don't think. We're also getting the playoff Evos tomorrow. Getting a lot of content tomorrow. Jared Vanderbilt going to Amethyst. Bobby Portis going to Ruby. Derek White going to Ruby. A few other good Evos as well. So a lot of solid content tomorrow. You do have to get all of these players if you do want to get LeBron. And then the final set for LeBron will be coming out on Wednesday, as we know. What will that LeBron set look like? My guess, in all honesty, and obviously we'll find out here in the next couple of days. We'll find that out on Tuesday when leaks come out and the playbook comes out. But this set had a point guard, a power forward, and another small forward power forward. Basically, a point guard, a power forward, and a small forward is how 2K will look at it, and then another point guard. The two positions really missing in this set are shooting guard and center. I understand Harden is technically a shooting guard. Maravich can play shooting guard. But this set is really missing a shooting guard and a center, and also LeBron is also a wing. He's a small forward. So I expect the set on Wednesday to include a center and a small forward, or a center and a shooting guard, I should say. I am crossing my fingers, especially for the center, to be Kristaps Porzingis or David Robinson. We have not gotten either of those guys as of yet this year. Both of them would come in and be the best center in the game and allow me to slide Giannis to the power forward position, which is what I really want to do. I'm interested to see what that update's looking like on Wednesday, though. I'm sure that's going to be elite. I'm sure there will be no doubt that all those cards will be elite. Unfortunately, the free cards generally don't quite live up to that hype. Hopefully, there's a good Thanksgiving event coming this week, too. Like, can we get some seriously solid free rewards for Thanksgiving? That would be nice. We need a good locker code. We need some good stuff in this game, content-wise, this week, with it being Thanksgiving. Coming up on Black Friday, it is very possible they could do something for Black Friday. I mean, 2K generally doesn't do Black Friday content, but I don't see why that's something they wouldn't consider, is the flash sale type stuff. It'd be a way for them to probably make money and drop a lot of interesting content, but also drop it at a value for us. Dropping value options would be really, really nice in terms of budget cards, but also a way to get better cards for value, maybe in the pack market. I mean, obviously, I don't want to encourage spending money as a whole, but we're waiting on stuff this week. This set is fine, but it doesn't live up to my excitement. It doesn't really pique my interest. I'll probably do gameplay with TRAE. I may do gameplay with one or two more of the cards as well if there are any really good budget cards in this set, which of course we will find out tomorrow. And of course, I'll let y'all know how to get these cards in a video tomorrow as well. But as a whole, it's an okay drop. It's not a great drop. That with the tournament Evos tomorrow definitely gives us a solid amount of content for a Monday. So fingers crossed that continues throughout the next couple of weeks. That is going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.